Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Christmas has already passed, but that doesn't stop me from saying Merry Christmas all the same, because, quite frankly, Christmas is not over until the year is over. That is the legitimate reason why I would not take down my Christmas tree until after the new year. My grandma follows the same philosophy, so I'm not alone. Now, at this time of year, I had planned for, since the conception of this very channel, or rather the channel on YouTube, I have been trying to do a special video, one of which I was going to post this year, but I realized some funky stuff going on there. For example, there was audio in the video, but when I put in through the editing, for some reason the audio did not pick up. In fact, it was non-existent, which means all the work I did on those videos essentially means that I'd have to how should I put this? I have to edit every sound. I knew that was the case for some of these, but I didn't realize it was going to be with every single clip. And New Year's kind of snuck up on me, honestly. It's one of those things where you think, I have a little bit of time, and then you realize, oh shoot, I don't have enough time. So I was trying to speed up, working long hours in the night trying to get this stuff done, or at least trying to find all the assets I need to get all done, and I realized all these little hiccups that are going along, and then for some reason some of the clips would do this wonky janky thing where they would just turn upside down for some reason. I've never experienced this kind of stuff before. So, needless to say, these videos are fighting me tooth and nail. But to be fair, they are all pretty old. I mean, they are videos I've been accumulating since the beginning of this channel, or rather the beginning of my video making career. So it should have been expected that some of the files from way back when would not work so well right now. So this is just my little contribution video to just say Happy New Year's, and also to give you guys a summary of what I've been planning on. You see, in the links below are all the videos I had done that had Gmod related content in it. And some of it is, indeed, very cringeworthy. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to post just one of them. My very first video that I put on this platform, or YouTube. I'm not used to just saying multiple platforms. I'm used to saying YouTube, but then again, it is a new thing for me. Needless to say, this would be the most irrelevant video there is, unless something actually comes of it. What I mean is, this is the beginning of my New Year's resolution. To actually post something decent, or at least entertaining, right on time. Or at least within time. This year, I plan on making sure that everything I post up will have a consecutive plan. Everything I will be doing will have steps to it, and I will be able to fulfill them all, as long as I keep my mind on track. My mind's already trying to waver to the side with distraction already, so yeah. It's a problem I have, I know, because in my very first videos I've realized how easy it is for me to get distracted. I do not have a very strong attention span. But then again, my head is clustered with over 100 stories I have crafted for myself. Not making it up. I could name all the names off to you, but that would take too long. Because then I'd want to tell you the context of what is connected to each of those names and such. But, needless to say, I like creating stories, but I've never written any of them on paper. Have I been jabbering on this whole time with no real context or direction? Yep, probably so. I've been jabbering. No one's really gonna watch this video for very long. But then again, why should you? I mean, I'm just a weird guy in a pony avatar, sitting on a couch, just surrounded by Christmas themes, and, yeah, there is nothing to exactly keep you here, especially how I talk sometimes. I'm aware that my tongue is slipping sometimes, and I'm starting to get this analysis going on, but, you know, I haven't been sleeping the, best. I mean, I'm sleeping great, but, Oh boy, my scheduling has been horrendous, but it's not entirely my fault. It's mostly because I was trying to get projects done and such, but I will say this about this year. This last year, really. It wasn't nearly as bad as last year. Actually, last year wasn't nearly as bad for me either. But that's because of where I live. I live in a conservative state, so we didn't exactly get the lockdowns as hardcore as others have. But that's not to say that we haven't been affected by it. One day we're off getting ready to do work, and all of a sudden we're told there's no supplies. Nothing. Even the people who were providing all the stuff we needed were caught off guard because the suppliers that were supplying them were basically pulling some shady bull crud. They were supposed to get like 20 pallets of cement, and they were only given a dozen. And they weren't even warned about or anything beforehand, so they were ticked off, their customers were ticked off, and we were kind of left adrift, realizing we don't have work. Some people would think, hey, that's great, no work, a little time off. But the problem is, time off doesn't get you paid. And right now I'm pinching pennies at the moment trying to get things done. So, yeah. But you know what? God is great. He is and always will be. Some people are probably going to disagree with me, but you know what? This is where I stand. And it's what's kept me from tying a noose around my neck in the most unfun fashion for a long time. God is good, He always is, and always will be. And so, I just look at this as just a little bump on the road. A little experience to remind me how much I take things for granted. Because, realistically, for the last 2 years, we all have been taking things for granted. For example, YouTube has been full of content that has a bunch of people playing video games, like mine have been. But, was that really contributing in the end? Sure, some of them go to donations and such like that, but are those donation sites even legitimate? So many things have been flipped over on its head in the last couple of years that no one can just trust anyone on their word. Big game corporations, for example, who you would think would be on the side of the consumer when it came to good entertainment, are actually in it only for the profits. That's saying a lot, considering that some of the big ones out there started purely because they didn't want to be a tyrannical system. They didn't want to be part of a tyrannical system, and then they suddenly swirled around and became a tyrannical system. Shoot, things I thought were fine and were dandy and okay are suddenly not fine, dandy, or okay. I realize there's a lot of nuances and a lot of negativity going around in a lot of these areas I've been going to. It's not for the diversity reason. We've been asleep. We've all been asleep, really. We've all been asleep to the reality of what is here. We're surrounded by crooks. We are buying from them. We are letting them look at our data. We're letting them run our phones. We're letting them run our PCs. This is not a small issue to think about. This is happening. It's here. It's already going on, and now you have to look at everything with a critical eye. But there is good news there. In that regard, the fact that we are noticing this stuff is telling us really, really good things. For example, Zuckerberg, the guy who owns Facebook, he's trying to launch this new program thing going on where you can basically live in virtual reality. And it's a dumpster fire. Everyone knows it. Because he is trying to associate his brand in a different way. He's trying to regain the confidence of people, but he's not doing it very well. Because he's still leaving the issues that were there on the table on the table. That's like me having a slice of bread with mold on it shoved right to my face, and someone say, aren't you going to eat it? And I'd go like, no. And they're like, are you going to eat it now? No. What if I put a little butter on it? No. Some oregano? No! Okay, you win. I'll put vanilla ice cream on it, then you'll eat it. Guaranteed. No. And yet this is what big corporations are doing. They are trying to shove junk in our faces that we don't want, and they're like, oh, you want it. You know you want it. But we don't. We really don't. We don't need it. And while it may be inconvenient to shop elsewhere, like for example, the easiest place to shop on right now is Amazon, it's easy. It's wonderful. But at the same time, they are actually implementing sweatshop mentality when it comes to their Amazon Prime. I wish I was joking. I wish this was just a fad that wasn't, true. I wish it was just one of those rumor things, but it's real. And the thing about truth that I've known for years is that truth is very inconvenient. Now, this might immediately turn people away, but that's alright. It's okay. You don't have to like the same things I do. What matters here at this moment right now is, do you agree that we need to change? Do you agree that we need to change how next year turns out? A lot of people were disappointed about how things went last year. But this year, we already are on good footholds. We already have momentum going. The world is aware of things that are going on. I'm not going to give a single dime where it will be underappreciated. I will not give a single penny to someone who would rather pinch it instead of giving it to someone who needs it more than I do. No. I'm not going to just trust people on their word. I'm going to trust them on their actions. And even then, I will watch them very closely and very carefully. Because the righteous may rise, but the righteous also tend to have faults, and then they end up falling from grace horribly. No one is immune to this. But as long as we are aware, we are vigilant, and we are paying attention to what's going on around us, we could do something about that. For example, on the other platform, I'm not getting anywhere. But there's a reason for that. It's because no one's wanting entertainment over there, really. What they are over there for is information. Information that is being suppressed in places like here. I mean, it's ridiculous the amount of effort YouTube's going through. For example, the dislike button. That is still a strong controversy, and one of which I noticed right away when I started getting back on YouTube after a week, when it started being implemented, and it was like, are you freaking kidding me? Why? And it turns out it's obvious why. It's because all the people who they are getting money from are getting these massive dislike waves. So YouTube is trying to protect its assets, not you or I. They will protect their AI, but not you or I. And unless YouTube changes its rhythm, this is not going to change. People will say that dislike button will come right back again to the way it was before, but I don't think so. Because YouTube's lost a lot of revenue on its commercials and such, because they, people are skipping them faster and faster and finding ways to get around it. And because they keep promoting the stupid kind of commercials, YouTube is getting a lot of backlash for that too. So they are losing more money. They are losing more ground on all fronts. So they have to keep that dislike button the way it is if they want money to flow right through them. You can see where the problem is here, right? YouTube is not a platform to stay on forever. And it's getting more and more corrupted as time goes by. Just like how everything is getting more corrupted as time goes by. But the thing is, we're aware of it. And when you're disillusioned to something, you're not going to fall for the same trick twice. So while my career here on YouTube might not be forever, at least it'll still keep on going somewhere else. I take my experiences I took from YouTube and I can apply them elsewhere. I really don't care if YouTube decides to ban my channel, if they decide to remove all my content. Shoot, at that rate they're just shooting themselves in the foot, because then that's not more stuff they can monetize and whatever. Which, by the way, even if they demonetize you, they still make money off of your videos, which is pretty screwed up. So this year, I simply go by the philosophy as I have plenty of years in the past, but this time I've got a new take for it. The philosophy for this year is keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Don't get discouraged if something lousy happens along the way. Just keep moving. Oh, forward. That's a great dramatic entry. Sorry. Keep moving forward. On. Aw, dang it. It didn't go so well. That was not part of the plan. But, oh well. But, yeah, keep moving forward, like my little hiccup there. Just roll with it. Little things like that can actually add to something. The little hiccups that go along the way, even if it's painful, even if it tears your heart out, it's an experience that will help guide you. It's something that can make you stronger for it. Even though people don't believe it, I know it. I've went through depression. I've went through phases where I thought, of ending it. More than once. But I did not give in. I kept moving forward under the promise that it would get better. And sure enough, it has gotten a lot better for me. A lot. I'm wiser. I'm smarter. I'm more easygoing. I'm not as easy to intimidate. But yeah, that was my thought on this. So yeah, just keep moving forward. Don't slow down. Just keep moving forward. Keep fighting the good fight. And eventually, we'll have some respite. But then again, for those of us who, try and fight on the side of right, there is no rest. There is no rest. Because in the end, evil always tries to wallop you. It'll take every opportunity it can. It has no discrepancy when you are on the ground bawling your eyes out. It's going to kick you in the gut, crack your ribs if it can, and do more damage to you while you're down. It's going to do that. But the important thing is, don't give up. Don't give in. Do not surrender. You will get through this, just like many of us have. You may want results now, but that's a spoiled way of looking at things. No, we can't have things what we want now, right now. We have to fight through it. We have to live through the pain in order to get the comeback that we really need. Experiences enhance your personality. It enhances what you have to offer, and it enhances what you will bring to the table anywhere you go. My father is a prime example of this. I could give you a whole video talking about him. My father is an amazing man. He really is. And he taught me everything I needed to survive in life. And you know what? It paid off amazingly. I may not be rich, I may not be famous, but I really didn't care to be either, really, in the first place. I mean, being rich would be nice, but at the same time, there's plenty of people that would take advantage of you for being rich. So there's always the flip side of the coin. I'm just grateful for what I have right now. And all things considering, the last 2 years, despite how they've been, I've actually found plenty of things to be thankful for. Because again, we've all lived in this illusion that everything's fine. Everything's okay. But it's not fine. It's not okay. And we can't just simply say it'll blow over. When people say we have to do better, they are saying it for the wrong reasons. They are assuming we need to do better, as in we need to stop being prejudiced against people. That's not the big issue we have here. The big issue is morality. Morality, perseverance, and the ability to endure what we have thrown our way. Without those, nothing will stand for long. Keep up the good fight, keep it strong, and do not waver. I know, I'm just repeating the same thing over and over again. I didn't exactly come to this with a script or anything, because, oh boy. Scripts feel so ingenuous, it doesn't feel real. I tried it in the past a couple of times, but it doesn't work. I don't see how Biden could do it. And he needs to read a lot of teleprompters. Anyways, without further ado, I conclude this little meeting. I wish I had a final finale for the year set up, but unfortunately this will have to do. But I'm not going to leave you all empty-handed. Oh, come on. Line up the camera. Take a look at that snazzy picture. Oh, no, I did not want to do that. It's been a while since I've worked with Garry's Mod, okay? Now, I've got 2 surprises. One is one thing I just found at random. Let me show you in a second. Hold on. Here it is. Look at him! Look how cute he is! Look at him! He just follows her around. He's just so cute. But that's not the best part. He does tricks. Watch this. That's right. Oh, look at you. Now, here's the trick. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. Do. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Here we go now, baby, go round now. I don't know how to sing that song at all. Clock mode, activate. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. If you guys are still here, I thank you so much. But now is for the next surprise, which is gonna be really Oops. That was the other surprise. After all, you can't have a New Year's festival without fireworks. Let me get in a good position. Maybe right here. No, wait. Maybe down here. Oh, I don't know. Let's get up close, shall we? Ready? And let the fireworks glow. Somehow that's just so satisfying. Oh, there's still one right there! Gary's Mod fireworks. They don't all just go kablooey. Speaking of which, that leaves me with a good idea. Okay, just to warn everyone, this meme does border on some inappropriate grounds, but I will be greatly interpreting it in my own way. So, enjoy!
Watching inappropriate content all by yourself?
No! I'm with the science team! The camera! Can't let that go on. Oh, one's free! Be free! There's another one! Oh, this is cruel to keep them trapped like this. We need to set him free. Look at that one. He just gave up. I'm pressing. I'm enjoying this too much. All right, let's set them free. Oh, some of them already went to oblivion, but some of them are still going. Look at him. Huh, none of them got as far as I was expecting. Huh. And now the environment has a bunch of flying scientists. Huh. Yeah, I'm curious. What would happen, say, if I held him like this and kind of aimed him upward? What do you think would happen? Let's find out on Can Science Do It? See, be free! Oh, he is, well, he's going, and he's gone. I have no idea what else to expect from this. I mean, it's just a bunch of flying, scientists just, for an overused meme. Actually, the meme is not overused. In fact, it's underused. Maybe I'll get further if I ragdoll him. Unstatue. There we go. Let's just sit down here and... Woo! Look at that! 5 more more effective. Who needs to buy real fireworks? Look at this. You don't even need to pay any money for this. He just keeps on going and going. Look, he's even going upward now. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna go boom? Yes! He goes boom! Oh, I could not ask for a better New Year's video than this. Again, this is just kind of one of those last minute preparation video things. Like I said, just keep moving forward. Even when things don't go well, just keep moving forward. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Be free, be creative, be open-minded. After all, what fun is there in just, you know, being the stiff board of wood? We already got enough of those in Hollywood. They're called actors. Thank you again for watching. Take care and have a happy new year. Doodaloo! You know, I really should. Hold on. Ah, there we go. This is what I call my couch potato alternative. Ready and take off. Gary's Mod, a game full of innovative ideas. I think my hooves are actually tripping me up a bit. See ya. Take care and have a happy new year! Woo! I'm still going! I can't see anything. What's going on? No. Yeah, there I am! Here I am! Watch me turn! Watch me... my head's not in the right place. Okay, come on. Oh, no, no, not in the water. Not in the water! Well. Is that a cactus? No way, this is not a cactus, is it? This is not a cactus. Oh my gosh. It is a cactus! I did not put that there! Who drops their cactus? Alright, this catches way too much for me. Back in you go, buddy. Take care. I'll get my couch later. There we go. Oops. Oh no. Good thing I saved the map. That could have been a problem. All that preparation wasted by a press of a button. It was all according to plan. Oh, the little bits of chaos that happen behind the scenes, right? Man, I miss doing this. Oh, this is gorgeous! I love it! A fitting end to a fitting year. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Why does that song keep coming to my mind? I'm not even a fan of that artist. But then again, the music is memorable.